Did someone say...
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Hello, sweeties. Big Boy here with another in-depth game review. Today we're taking a look at Activision's latest entry in the blockbuster FPS series Call of Duty World War II. Call of Duty World War II was created by Sledgehammer Games, same studio behind Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Medieval Warfare, and Call of Duty Warfare Z, and published by Activision in the year of our Lord 2017 for the suggested price of 75 microtransactions. Call of Duty World War II is a direct sequel to Call of Duty World War I, with the announcement of Call of Duty World War III ending the trilogy in 2020. The game was released on consoles and Steam PC, with the majority of critics praising the game for its historical accuracy and return to the classic formula after years of over-the-top gameplay associated with the recent releases.
He was cast into the lake of fire where the beast and the false prophet are, showing that they didn't just burn up and cease to exist, and these two events are separated by 1,000 years. Even the angels that sinned back in Genesis 6 are still suffering eternal fire. They aren't sleeping, and they weren't burning one minute and then unconscious the next.
And as always, let's start with some technical shit. The game runs like shit. As usual, Call of Duty World War II offers three types of experiences: single player story, zombies mode, and online multiplayer.
You think because you say nothing, you are strong?
When it comes to the story, it's the same old shit. Roosevelt lied, Nazis died, and no one cares, let's move on to zombies. Zombie mode is alright. Now, on to the meat and potatoes of every COD, and that's multiplayer. This year, Activision decided to copy the formula of successful, critically acclaimed, and loved by everyone Destiny 2, and introduce a hub area where you can interact with other players, complete challenges, level up, and have some fun. You can expect a lot of Polish cunts running around listening to dubstep, spamming emotes like a bunch of retards, opening loot boxes, and just overall being obnoxious and annoying. It is the authentic World War II experience. Wait, did I mention loot boxes? That's right, Call of Duty decided to enrich our experience by adding this much requested feature. So every time you log into the main hub area, expect tons and tons of loot crates falling from the skies, just like they did in Normandy in 1944, with everyone just waiting for the elusive epic skin for the PPSH. But none of this is an issue if the game is fun, right? Oh boy, let me tell you, it's super fun, unbelievably fun. All the guns are balanced and useful in their own way, offering players a variety of different experiences based on their own preferences. There isn't a gun that's objectively better than any other. A gun that 80% of the players use. A gun with enough damage to beat a shotgun, and accuracy that of a sniper rifle. No, not at all. Speaking of sniper rifles, remember quickscoping? Oh, you don't. Oh, you're saying it's not 2008 anymore, and this glitch is surely fixed by now. Nope. By the way, please subscribe to Dubstep's for more great content like this. This sick vid is going into my favorite video playlist. You will sit there comfortably amongst 9/11 footage. So far, I haven't painted Call of Duty World War II in the most positive light. That's true. It all ends here, however, because now we're getting into the maps. And without a hint of irony or sarcasm, I can tell you, this is the best selection of maps ever seen in an FPS game. Maps that have already achieved legendary status. Maps like Carentan, Gibraltar, and my personal favorite, Aachen. But there's one map that surpassed them all. Yes, I'm talking, of course, about Gustav Cannon. Gustav fucking Cannon. What can I say about it that hasn't been said before? It's just the best. Rust, step aside. There's a new king in town. Perfect battleground for team deathmatches, 1v1 skirmishes, sniper duels, knife fights. Hell, I'm sure with some work it could be a perfect racing track in Mario Kart. Ah, cunt. What? What a bunch of cunts! Welp. No! When you say it as a choice for the next game, you can bet your ass it's gonna get picked. But what makes it so special? Well, it's hard to pinpoint one particular thing. Maybe it's the size of it, perfectly suited for small 6v6 games. Maybe it's the balance, making sure that one playstyle doesn't have overwhelming advantage over the other. Maybe it's the name, I don't fucking know, it's just the best, that's all you have to know. Sledgehammer Games, I implore you, please make a Gustav Cannon 24/7 playlist. The community demands it. Oh shit, baby, yeah! A double to a sniping cunt! Fuck you! But in the unlikely scenario when you ever find yourself disheveled with the game, there's one solution that's groundbreaking and works 100% of the time.
The following announcement has been paid for by
Shovel Vision. Call of Duty World War II is a bag of mixed emotions. On one hand, it's total garbage. On the other, you can play as a black Nazi woman with an eye patch. On one hand, it's shite. But on the other, you can do jumping jacks. It is a salt mine, full of people crying more about everything that's not quickscoping or running around with an SMG. In every game, you'll find wonderful examples of friendly PC gaming community welcoming you with open arms. It's a tough choice. and it took me long time to objectively score the game, but here are my final thoughts. I think it all boils down to whether the game is fun to play. The answer is no. Additional factors like shovels, jumping jacks, or black Nazi women wearing eye patches are just cherries on top of a very, very shitty cake. Is it as fun as Minesweeper, for example? Very doubtful, though it made me think about the horrors of war and ethnic cleansings. I've been thinking about ethnic cleansings a lot recently, but it might be unrelated to the subject at hand. Anyway, time to grade this sucker. And, as all of you already know, I rate the games on scale from Gone Home to The Sims 3. After giving some time and consulting with my friends at Shemworth, I am giving Call of Duty World War II a... Shovel Knight Wii U version. I can recommend it only to hardcore Battlefield fans. This has been the Big Boy, giving you an in-depth review here at Winston's Taint. Have a good day, everyone. See you at the next one.